Hello everyone, I am Ritika Ji and these are my team members. Today we are presenting a design development and deployment of a personal portfolio website using Amazon Web Series. These are the content of a project. Introduction. In today's digital era, having a personal online presence has become extremely important for students, freshers, and professionals. A portfolio website acts as a digital identity where individual can showcase their skills, academics, achievements, projects, certifications, and contact details in a well organized format. Many companies today prefer candidates who have an online portfolio because it reflects professionalism, creativity, and technical knowledge. In this project, I designed and developed a complete portfolio website using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. The next major part of the project is hosting the website online so that it becomes accessible globally instead of using expensive hosting platforms. We used Amazon Web Series, AWS, and a S3 bucket, which allows a simple, secure, and a cost efficient deployment of a static website. Through this project, I not only built a professional portfolio but also gained hands on experience in cloud services, static website hosting, bucket configuration, and public access management. This improves both web development skills and cloud computing knowledge. Next slide, problem statement. Many students want to build their own portfolio website, but they face multiple challenges in both development and hosting. The main problem identified as lack of technical knowledge in hosting. Student may know how to write HTML, CSS, but hosting a website online requires server knowledge, DNS configuration, and permission settings, which becomes difficult for beginners. High cost of traditional hosting platforms. Most hosting providers charge monthly or a yearly fees. For a student, this becomes expensive. Limitation in free hosting services. Free hosting performs often have restrictions like limited bandwidth, slow performance, no custom domains, or a forced advertisement. Difficult in a configure website accessibility. If permissions and policies are not correctly, the website may not become publicly viewable. The purpose of this project is to solve these issues. The project provides a simple, low cost, and a beginner friendly solution by using AWS S3 static website hosting. This method allows easy file upload, fast global access, no server maintenance, full control over website content. Thus, the project aims to bridge the gap between web development and cloud deployment for students. Next slide. The main objective of a problem. This project focuses on achieving several technical and deployment objectives, and the main objectives are to design a visually appealing and a responsive portfolio website, which means the aim is to create a clean, professional, and a user friendly website that highlights personal skills and projects. The second main objective is to develop the website using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. These three technologies were used to build the structure, styling, interactivity, and responsiveness. The third objective is to deploy the website using AWS and S3 static hosting. The objective is to learn how to use Amazon S3 as a hosting service and understand static website deployment. The next objective is to configure permissions for public access. AWS bucket requires specific settings for public viewing. The goal is to apply the correct bucket policy and enable access. The last objective is to test the final public URL. After deployment, the website must be tested to ensure all pages are loaded correctly, CSS and JS file work correctly, images appear properly, the site is accessible globally, and the overall outcome of the objective is to create a complete portfolio website and successfully host it using AWS cloud services, demonstrate both development and cloud deployment skills. Next will be continued by Bindu.
Myself Bindu SP, and I'm here explaining about this slide methodology. Design website structure using HTML and styled web pages using CSS and Bootstrap for responsive, and added interactivity using JavaScript, and created S3 bucket and enabled static hosting, and uploaded web files and confessed bucket policies, and tested the website using the S3 public URL. This can be said that host website using AWS S3 static hosting. Here, S3 allows hosting of static websites without any backend server, and you can upload your HTML, CSS, and JS and image to the bucket, and AWS service them like a website, and configure a public access like a S3 bucket or a private by default. And you must apply a bucket policy or enable to public access the settings so anyone can visit your site. Next, proper permission ensure smooth access without the errors. Next slide. Implementation. Implementation, organized folder structure like images, CSS, and JS files are stored in separate folders, like example, images and CSS. This makes the project easier to manage and avoids broken links, and local testing before uploaded. Like all web pages were checked locally to ensure the design and works, and all links can be scripts function correctly. And next, uploaded to S3 with correct MIME types, like each file types must have the correct MIME contact type setting, like CSS and text and CSS. This ensures browsers loaded the website correctly without styling or script issues. Next, implementation on HTML, CSS, and JS. Here, HTML created individual sessions about the skill projects and contact. You can use HTML to structure the entire website into different sections. Each section represents a part of your portfolio. Like example about me, skills and project and contact form, and stored project images, uh, like images in a image folder, and CSS files in a styles folder, and JavaScript in a scripts folder. This helps in clean development and easy maintenance, and verified each web page locally before deployment. This states that before hosting, you opened every page on your computer to check if it works correctly. No broken links, like error and missing files. Next, uploaded and hosting using AWS S3 with correct MIME types. This can say that after testing, you uploaded all files to an AWS S3 bucket for hosting. You can also ensure each file HTML, CSS, and JS add a correct MIME type so the browser loads them properly. Next, CSS. CSS was used to style the entire page, choosing colors and adjusting and spacing the selecting fonts to make the site visually appealing. Next, responsive layout using Flexbox and Gridget. You can use modern CSS layout techniques like Flexbox and Grid to make the website responsive, like meaning it works well on mobile and tablet and desktop. Next step, however, affects animations and smooth translations. This states that CSS can use to add small animations, for example, buttons changing color when override sessions, fading in or smooth movement effects. Next step, custom styling for buttons, cards, and forms. This states that buttons, project cards, and forms were designed in your own style instead of default browser designs. Next, JavaScript navigation interactions. This states that JavaScript controls the menu like opening and closing options or highlighting the active section. Next step, validating the contact form. This states that it checks if the contact form is filled correctly before submitting. Like example, email is valid and name is not empty. Next step, basic dynamic elements. This states that you can use JS for simple dynamic features like showing, hiding, and contact or updating elements based on the user actions. And next step, smooth scrolling effects. This states that when clicking on navigation links, JavaScript ensures the page scrolls smoothly instead of jumping intent instance. Next will be continued by Mahalakshmi.
Myself Malakshmi, I am presenting here implementation of AWS S3 services. Amazon S3 simple storage services was used because it supports it is provides static website hosting and easy to upload public access configuration global availability fast and secure contact delivery. S3 is ideal for hosting HTML, CSS website. Static website hosting is it is allowed to hosting HTML and CSS JavaScripts. Easy file to upload. We can directly upload our website file to images and CSS and JavaScript. Public access configuration it is allowed to make our website is internet global availability. The website can access for anywhere it in the world. Faster secure delivery. It is very relatable quick delivery to website. It is overall idea for hosting portfolio for static website. Next slide. Next, implementation of uploading website file to S3. Steps followed: create an S3 bucket with a unique name. With the bucket act as a storage all the website files. Disable block public access. This is allow for all the website publicity. Uploading all the file in HTML, CSS and JavaScript. This is where uploading the buckets. Ensure the correct folder structure. It is help for browser load all the resource connectivity. Check the MIME types of text HTML and text CSS applications of JavaScript. It is used for ensure the browsing for understand each file's type properly. Next slide. Implementation of static website hosting. Open the S3 bucket purposes and scroll to static website hosting. Enable hosting and set index HTML as the home page. Save page and will generate a public endpoint URLs. This website hosted by the website using AWS S3. First I created an S3 bucket and allow the public access. This I upload the website file, ensures the correct folder structure and MIME types. It after that ensure the static website hosting and enable the website hosting and home page. Finally AWS provide me a public URL with the access to website in online. Next will continued by Umesania.
Hello everyone, I am Arumesania. I will be presenting the screen implementation on making files public. On this slide, I am showing the step where the website is made publicly accessible. After uploaded the files into a S3 bucket, there will be still private. That means if someone tried to click on the open link, they would not they couldn't see the access denied the message. The message will be displayed as a denied message. To fix that, we I went to the permission section and added the bucket public policy that that allows the public read access. This permission is safe because it only allows the people to view the files, not edited or deleted them. Once this file was applied, the website become visible and anyone who can link this. So this means I will tell you the to make the website visible to everyone. First we have to go to permission in the bucket policy, then apply a JSON policy allowing public read access, and then confirm that the bucket is publicly accessible, and this ensures that the HTML, CSS, JavaScript are loaded properly. Next slide. Here is a public website link and final output. In the final S3 public website URL was opened in the browser to verify that the layout loaded correctly, CSS and JS functioning, navigation and section working, image display properly. Visit a website became globally accessible, where here you can see a final public link generated by the AWS S3. After enabling a static website hosting, AWS gave me a unique URL. I opened that the link as to a test everything. As you can see, the whole website is loaded correctly. The layout, images, navigation, and animation bar all worked just as they did on my local computer. This confirms that the deployment was successfully, and the website is now on the live online. Next slide is about conclusion. Conclusion. The conclusion. This project successfully created and deployed the responsibility of its responsive HTML, JavaScript, CSS by hosting the site on AWS S3 bucket. It includes that this project helped me to combine both front end development and the cloud deployment. I created a clean and responsive portfolio website using HTML, JavaScript, and CSS. Then I hosted it on AWS S3, which gave me a simple way to make the site available to the public. Overall, the project is improved by web development skills and gave me a practical experience with the AWS cloud hosting, and this resulting in a professional online platform for the personal branding. Next slide. Thank you.